Hey guys, Jason here, and we are going to show you a tip that I learned that is pretty brilliant actually. But if you shoot carbon arrows like I do or aluminums with screw-ins, you get tired of constantly having your tips loosen up on you when you shoot and they rattle. Okay. And they drive you nuts. So every time you shoot, you got to pick your arrow up, retighten the head down, that kind of stuff. And I was complaining about that. I was out with Robert Carter. We were hog hunting and we were stump shooting a little bit. And I said that to him. I said, you know, even though I tighten these up with a wrench sometimes, if you hit the right thing, they'll start getting loose again. It's a pain in the butt. He said something in it. He said something that was like, wow, let's try that and see if you're legit. And it was, and it worked fantastic. So the tip I'm giving you today actually comes from Robert Carter. It's a brilliant, and I don't know if he knew it for sure, or if he'd done it in the past, or if he was just spitting something out, but it was flawless. So what he did is he said, take a piece of grass and wrap it around the threads like a thread locker. Who would have thought? It was absolutely brilliant. So that's what I did. I did it while we were out there. I said, let me give that a try. So I just took a piece of grass like this, like you're seeing right here, and I set it on the threads and I wrapped it around there once like that. And then I broke it off and then I screwed it in like this. And my threads stay tight. It's like a thread locker. And now they weren't loosening up on me anymore. So it worked fantastic. I shot a good 24 arrows with him that day, and it held perfectly, and it worked perfectly out here too. So much so that I just shot it again. I'm getting ready to go out and hunt here. It's evening time. Beautiful night. We're going to go do some hog hunting here. I'm on a WMA that's a couple hours from my house over on the coast. And I was just getting ready to, and I hadn't shot my bow all weekend, so I grabbed my bow, and I just shot 4 arrows down these little roads, just making sure, you know, I'm all dialed in. And every time I picked it up, I went like that, you know, it's tight, good. Tight, good. And then by the third one, I thought to myself, hey, wait, why is that still tight? That's right. Last time I was in the woods was last week when I was out with Robert. He showed me that, and I opened it up, and sure enough, that grass was still in there, and it worked like a champ. So simple little tip for you. If you get annoyed with that, to keep your judos from loosening up on your arrows, you can do thread locker at home. You can do whatever you want at home, but if they start bothering you in the field, that piece of grass wrapped around the threads, pure, simple brilliance. Thank you, Robert. It was a fantastic tip, and it was a fantastic day hunting with you. We were into hogs 4 times? I think 4 different times. We had an absolute blast, covered a lot of miles. It was a great day, and we're going to go right now and throw on our stuff. This is during a dog-hog season we are in right now on these WMAs. So turkeys closed, small game's closed, everything. But they have a, if you're a hog hunter, or a dog, you use dogs to run hogs, that season is going on right now in this WMA. And I'm hoping that this one, being as flooded out as it is and soaking wet, those dogs can't track in the water. So we're going to go out here today and give it a shot and see if it works. So, but that little tip, pure brilliance. Thanks for watching. Thanks again for Robert for sharing it with me.